Let's try this again. Alright, let's see. I rebooted everything again. Windows was acting up too. Let's see if this solves the problem. So anybody still there, let me know if it's working. If it's not, then I don't fucking know what we can do, honestly. La 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 la. Why am I not hearing the sound? La la la. Why am I not hearing anything on Twitch? Yeah, fuck off with the ads. I'm trying to like. Well, maybe I can't hear it. I don't think I can hear it here or something stupid like that. If I go here, can I hear it? No. Oh my god. La 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 la. Anybody there that could give me some feedback? Let me know what's going on. Well, no, Jesus, dude. Like, just hold on, just chill. We're getting there. We're working on it. Let's do this one as well. Let's go here. La 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 la. Anybody there that could give me some feedback? Let me know what's going on. Just see if we're in sync now. Well, no, Jesus, dude. Like, just hold on, just chill. We're getting there. We're working on it. Let's do this one as well. Let's go here. La 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 la. Anybody there that could do the clap? Feedback, let me know what's okay. Just see if we're all right now. It seems to be working now. I don't know what the fuck was going on before, but god damn, that was annoying. I honestly don't know what happened. Like I basically made a new scene set in Streamlabs because we're going to do editing tonight, right? So I wanted to have a nice light scene set that wouldn't interfere with the thingy, the editing. That it wouldn't use up too many system resources. So all I did was duplicate stuff. It did fiddle a little bit with the stream settings, which I fiddled back. Yeah, showing no issues now, but it was crazy. Like, I have never, like, I went and looked at it on Twitch. I don't know how much of it showed up on stream, but I went and looked at it on YouTube, and it was like, it wasn't even that it was delayed and buffering. It was fully out of sync, like a full almost minute out of sync. So it's no wonder nobody was answering me in the chat. Although I did type in the chat. I'm sure people could have seen that. But anyway, whatever. We got it fixed, I think, for now. Can I just eat my fucking nachos? That's all I want to do. I just want to get high and eat nachos and do some editing. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the madness that is my stream. Off to a perfect start, as always. I think I was trying one new setting that I thought would make things run smoother. Clearly it did not. But the thing is, even when I changed that setting back, it was still doing it. Like, so yeah, when I was making those scenes, and then actually when I closed the stream the second time, I thought, well, maybe it's my internet, so I'll run a speed test. So I went to, you know, do the little search box to find the speed test app, and the search box wouldn't load. So Windows itself was having problems. So anyway, I rebooted again for like the 6th time since fiddling with the stream settings, and Windows started working properly. Was able to run the speed test. Speed was good. Double check the settings one last time. Everything seems to be good. And here we are. Anyway. Question: what did you think about the incident where a streamer did a push-ups on a cherry blossom tree in Japan? I think nothing of it because I didn't hear anything about it. Well, that sounds like typical disrespectful streamer behavior. Fucking streamers. God, I hate streamers. Oh, wait. So, let's start over, shall we? So we made nachos. It's que pasa unsalted tortillas with lean ground beef, about 400 grams of lean ground beef. Seasoned, the beef is seasoned with chili powder and cumin. And then for the cheese, we have shredded Cracker Barrel cheese. I think it's a Canadian brand. Habanero cheddar, so it's nice spicy cheddar. Works really well. And then we bake it in the oven for about half an hour. And then the salsa is just good old paste, thick and chunky. Yeah, that's good shit. Then, started the stream, popped 4 of these bad boys, because we're mostly doing editing tonight. I can get high when I edit. It actually, makes me a little more creative sometimes, too. And then have a weed drink. Only 15 kilos of cat in this one. I'm going to try that because the 25 seems to be knocking me out lately. So, there we go. So this is basically dinner. And to answer, I think it was you, Freddie, asked if those were Doritos. No, they are not Doritos. That would be overkill. But, yeah. You can do like breaded chicken and stuff with Doritos. There's recipes for that. Basically just use crushed Doritos instead of the breadcrumbs. Man, I haven't had Chinese food in so long. What are some of your favorite items when you have Chinese food, JL? What do you usually go for? Egg rolls, fuck yeah. Now, do you like egg rolls or spring rolls better? Because they're different. Do you know the difference? I think basically it's one is baked and one is deep fried, and the filling is slightly different too. But yeah, so basically the spring rolls are the ones that are like really crispy on the outside. Those are the more common ones, honestly. But yeah, I love to always get egg rolls or spring rolls with Chinese food. That's a must. That's like the appetizer. So what else do you like? Do you go with rice or like a chow mein? Or maybe both. I usually go rice. Rose actually prefers the chow mein. I really like sweet and sour. I like sweet and sour stuff. So sweet and sour chicken, sweet and sour pork. Those are good. There's one they have at the local place here. Is a the hell is it? It's like It's like a sweet and sour, but it's like slices of battered and fried chicken, really tender and delicious, but with that crispy outside. And then it's got a kind of sauce you drizzle on it. It's not sweet and sour though. I mean, that would be good too. I mean, we could use either one, but it's like more of a yellow sauce. I forget what it is. Like, it's not like lemon, but I can't remember. But anyway, it's really good and it goes well with the chicken. Orange chicken, sweet and sour chicken. Yeah, what do you? I mean, don't leave it all to JL. What else what do you guys like with Chinese food? Hell yeah, Jimmy, you said it. This is both, dinner and munchies later. We also got a lumberjack sandwich in the fridge, so. Yeah, it's basically what the place near us is. It's a buffet. And I love it. Just belly on up and load up your plate. And come back for more. As many times as you like. Which is usually twice for me. And I guess I tend to load those plates up pretty good. The other thing I really like is they'll have boneless barbecue pork. It'd be like just little slices of pork. And they're barbecued, and oh, it's so fucking good. I could just eat a plate of that. Egg roll rolled into a spring roll. Damn, even high. Oh, there, nice. Yeah, there you go. Have both. Have the egg roll inside the spring roll because you need the crispy stuff on the outside. Although it would be interesting on the inside, too. It's like you bite into the crunch instead of bite through the crunch, Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. See, that's the kind of thing I could talk about on the Doors of Perception series. Egg rolls or spring rolls. I mean, I may be high enough later that we'll even just bang out a couple of random episodes of that. They don't all have to be an hour long like the one we did yesterday. And greetings, Jet Blast. I saw you did pop in to the broken stream. Hopefully everything's running smoothly now. I have no idea what happened there. It might have actually been Windows, because Windows seemed to be having issues. But a reboot appears to have fixed it. Ugh! So, hold on. Yeah. Even got a little more variety in the lighting tonight. I thought we'd do kind of a pulse through the different colors in the background. Seemed nice and psychedelic to me. Jet Blast prefers the egg rolls. There you go. Yeah, Steve agrees. Crisp on the outside. Hey, other way around would be good too. Yeah, get that crispy goodness deeper into the bite. Exactly. See, it's not as easy an answer as you think when you start to think about it, and then especially when you really start to overthink it. Freddie says all I had for dinner was a pizza and some baked hot Cheetos. Baked? Wait a minute. What did describe this? Baked. Never mind. I get it. I thought that meant you had baked the Cheetos in something, but no, I get what you mean. Like the baked instead of the fried. Very nice. I mean, what do you really have as a side with pizza anyway, right? Like you can basically have anything. I mean, generally, I just have more pizza with my pizza, but you can do just about anything. I mean, you can just do a bag of chips. You can do some Cheetos. Do chicken bites. I know a lot of people like to do chicken bites. Hope everyone out there has eaten. This stream might make a few of you hungry otherwise. Oh. So I guess one of the things we need to do, we need to name all of those files of all of the footage we did. So we might chat. There's going to be a lot of like me sitting here doing stuff so we can chat the night away while I'm working. So yeah, keep me sane, keep me awake. Actually, keep me awake, because as long as you keep me awake, then I can edit more videos, and then we'll have more ready to go, and we won't have any gaps. We don't want to have any gaps. Soon as we fire things up again on the 18th, I want to keep it going indefinitely. At least one new Multimedia Chronicles episode every single day. This is why we do like 3 or 4 at a time, because that allows me to stay at least a few days ahead, right? So, yeah. You asked if I remember the OG Nintendo. Dude, do I need to pull out all my retro footage? Yeah, definitely. Love the OG Nintendo. I talk about Super Mario 3 all the time. I don't know how you missed that, but you must have been there, but just managed somehow to only not be here when I was talking about that. I've actually played some old NES games on streams before, just through like web browser emulators and stuff. Ha! Ain't that true, Hunter? He says, I've eaten good tonight, but it doesn't take long for my appetite to regenerate. Yeah, I hear that. Well, especially when I'm hitting the wacky weed. Got half a gallon of chocolate milk. Oh, fuck yeah. Love chocolate milk. Hell yeah. If you've seen the Barnyard movies, the cows get drunk off milk. I may have some few questions about that. So cows drinking milk. Like drinking their own milk? Well, I mean, there's no rule saying you can't, I guess, but it just seems like it would be a little odd to me. And our first clip of the evening, folks. Trying out this new clip button. If you guys won't do it, I guess I'll have to. Try to give us a little more variety when it's break time. Seem to be seeing a lot of the same clips over and over again. That's because it only pulls from the past year, and, well, there haven't actually been a lot of clips this year, so we got to start getting that moving again. Hey, Michelle V222. This will keep me company as I pack for a move. If you've moved all your DVDs, graphic novels, comic books, etc. Oh, if I have, so say can I. And if it's midnight, breakfast rules supreme. Hell yeah. So a midnight move of your massive collection. No. A midnight move of your massive mounds of media. There you go. Got to get as much alliteration in there as possible. I don't think anything will ever beat V's speech at the beginning of V for Vendetta, though. That is wonderful. Can I find that? Not the clip. It's the line. It's got to be on IMDb. I love alliteration. Oh, yeah, these edibles. I haven't even touched the drink yet. This is just the edibles. They really like the nachos. A lot of meat in there. That's all right. Well, our main thing is having fun tonight, but we'll get some work done, too. What was I looking for? V for Vendetta. I need to watch that again. I haven't watched it in ages. I need to reread the graphic novel, actually. I finally bought the graphic novel recently. And, well, recently, i.e. within the last 5 years. So I wanted to reread that and then rewatch the movie. Massive media moving madness made mellifluous at midnight. The mad bomber, what bombs at midnight, right? All right, here we go. Quotes. Yeah, here it is. There's so many great quotes in this too. Can I Yeah, there we go. It was a little choppy, but we should be fine. Yes, remember, the 5th of November. Yeah, here it is. Voila! In view, a humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. This visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of the vox populi, now vanished. However, this valorous visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified and has vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vanguarding vice and vouchsafing the violently vicious and voracious violation of volition. Oh, it's so close. The only verdict is vengeance, a vendetta held as a votive, not in vain, for the value and veracity of such shall one day vindicate the vigilant and the virtuous. Verily, this vichyssoise of verbiage veers most verbose, so let me simply add that it's my very good honor to meet you, and you may call me V. Thank you. It's great, and Hugo Weaving delivers that, like, just beautifully. I fucking love that part. Anyway. Yes. Vivified. Haven't heard that word in a while. Yes. Oh, it's wonderful. It flows really well. I can't remember if that's actually in the graphic novel or if that was a creation of the movie. If either way, a virulently vivacious bit of verbiage. I do like that one. Anyway, yet another dystopian sci-fi that's becoming fact, born of fiction. I did another little Doors of Consciousness, Doors of Perception thing last night. You want to see the raw footage? It was very short. It was like a minute long. It was basically just, I don't know, a spiel that popped into my head when I was out having a smoke. And I thought, yeah, I should quickly record that while it's in my brain, or it will be gone forever. So let me just find it here. I don't know where I'm going to drop this in. I was thinking I might do a bunch of these and then just drop them in between each Blu-ray in that Blu-ray update I did yesterday while high out of my mind. So it'll basically become like a show, not just an update. A show with segments and cutaways and, yeah. Hey, I don't mind if the idea gets bigger and bigger until it's completely unmanageable and impossible to ever do another episode again. At least we'll have one really good one, right? So what was I looking for here? Hold on. Vivified. Of only virtuous villains of voracious power and vanity. Yes. Loquacious. I actually have heard that word. It's somewhere. I don't know where, but I definitely have heard that word somewhat recently. That's a wonderful word. That's a fun word just to say. Loquacious. You feel a little bit naughty when you say it, loquacious. Because right in the middle of that quacious is almost the same motion as a kiss. And you start with your tongue, like a flick of the tongue for the low, So I'm looking at the wrong camera. Low. Loquacious. It's a seductive word. God, I think that word turned me on. Holy shit. Crazy. I wonder which one you prefer, Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 or American Super Mario Bros. 2. That is an interesting question, because the Japanese one is a proper Super Mario Brothers 2, but if you've ever played it, it's basically Super Mario Brothers with the difficulty cranked up to 1,000. It's so ridiculously hard, but it's basically still Super Mario Brothers. The one we got wasn't even a Mario Brothers game. It was some other game that they retooled and dropped in the Mario characters and called it Super Mario 2. It's fun for what it is, but I mean, let's be honest, it doesn't feel like a Mario game, like, at all. And is kind of a strange animal. But it's a fun game for what it is. So, I don't know, I guess it depends what I'm in the mood for. If I'm in the mood for just sort of a fun little platformy adventure turnip digging game, I'll play the American one. If I want something that's just a ridiculously balls hard version of Super Mario Brothers because I'm so familiar with the first one, I'm bored of it by now, then yeah, I might go with the Japanese one. So, yeah. Oh, lascivious loquaciousness. Now you're just getting dirty. V for Vereniverak. Late joke, I know. Well, yeah, you can see why I went with Z. Just kind of flows better. Also, whenever it's alphabetical order, you can pretty much be guaranteed you'll find me right at the end. So just go until you hit the end, and you should find me there. Everybody wants to be at the top with the A's. They want to all name themselves Aaron Aardvark, so they'll appear right at the top. And just to be safe, Aaron Aardvark 001, so they'll appear right at the top. But no, motherfuckers. I think in the opposite direction. Z. Go right to the end, because nobody wants to be there. But you know what? It's just as easy to find as A. Just takes one extra step. So, do I want a bunch of people who are just going to crap out at A and call it a day there? Or do I want the people who will do that one extra step to find me? You know? To see what's in the Z section. Yeah. Those are my people. The Z people. I think that's another clip. Anyway, my high ramblings. Now, what is this? E. Oh, go right to the end because nobody wants to be there. But oh, yeah. So bring this up. Me right at the end. So just go until you hit the end, and you should find me there. Everybody wants to be at the top with the A's. They want to all name themselves Aaron Aardvark, so they'll appear right in the section. Yeah. Those are my people. The Z people. You'll find me right at the end. So just go until you hit the end. I think I can find me there. Everybody wants to be at the top with the A. Okay, go. Why won't it play? Fuck. I think I can safely trim it there. Just to get a little bit off the top. Okay. Let's publish that. I don't know why it's not playing in here. Let's watch the clip. And you can see pretty much be guaranteed you'll find me right at the end. So just go good start until you hit the end, and you should find me there. Everybody wants to be at the top with the A's. They want to all to be there. But you know what? It's just who will do that one extra step to find me. You know? To see what's in the Z section. Yeah. Those are my people. The Z people. Pretty much be guaranteed. That was perfect. That was perfect. Good stuff. Okay, good. The Z people. That's perfect. I love it. What was the other one? We did another clip. I don't even remember. See, this is why I do the clips, because I forget. I would never remember any of these things. But, where the hell am I? Oh, I'm in here. Okay. Video producer. Clips. Clips. I've created... Yeah, this one. We need to... What even was this? For fuck's sake. I need to... Hold on, here. I may have some few questions about that. So cows drinking milk. Like drinking their own milk? Hold on, can I edit this? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't extend it. How do we do that? I gotta figure out if I got this. I gotta figure this shit out. So we want to start that a little earlier. Hold on, if we go to the end, will it give us an option to? Anyway, where are we here? Greetings, Wolfden. Hope all are well. Speaking of Land of the Lost, had the honor of meeting Wesley Ewer, Will, and Kathy Coleman, Holly, at a convention last year. Oh, wow. That's awesome, dude. They were friendly and seemed as excited to interact with me and my wife as we were with them. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I used to watch the original Land of the Lost back when I was a young lad. Yeah, it's one I've been meaning to pick up for a while. I'm pretty sure they put it all out on DVD a while back. But, yeah. Yeah, that was a fun one. Oh, Krill, I remember the sound effect during Z's first Dead Space playthrough, when describing how the sound of the paper roll was when women used excessive toilet paper. That's right. Dab. Dab. Yeah. First Dead Space. So that I must have gotten like either Annetta would have agreed or would have like smacked me for that. Having an old memory of when Nicktoons had a marathon of all Nicktoons, if I remember correctly. In the promo, the announcer says they'll go alphabetically and goes, and at the end, Zim or something. Oh, yeah, it could be. As I mentioned earlier, I've been giving it a rewatch. Yes, which is why I also mentioned it. I saw you mention that before, but I got sidetracked, as happens. Nickelodeon used to be way better. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't even know what they do nowadays other than SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles. It's just become the SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles channel. Though I swear those two franchises are basically carrying Nickelodeon at this point. Like, it's just... I love them both, but it's kind of sad, you know? It's like seeing... It's like Grandpa really wants to go back to the disco. So you see the two youngins propping up Grandpa on the roller skates. just to give him that last little taste of youth long gone before they put him out to pasture. I kind of feel like that's Nickelodeon right now. You got Ninja Turtles on one side, you got SpongeBob on the other, propping up Grandpa Nick on the roller skates. Yeah. Well, who knows? Who knows? See, Hammer Films, they kind of knew when to quit. You know, they knew when they were beaten and they just weren't winning at the game anymore. So they pulled the plug on themselves and went into hiding for 50 years. And now they're back and doing exciting things again and doing amazing things with their back catalog as well, with all these new 4K remasters they're doing. Yeah, and absolutely worth subscribing to their newsletter, by the way, because they give you all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff about the movies, as well as, previews of upcoming releases that they're working on from the Hammer catalog. So, very cool. Very, very cool. Really liking how they've evolved, like how they've orchestrated their comeback. It's been a little hit and miss with some of the movies, but I feel like now that they're also their own boutique label, that presumably would help to fund additional movies as well, right? So I like that they're doing that and just kind of bringing it all back to be all in-house, because, nobody's going to do a better job with Hammer's library than Hammer, They want to present their legacy as well as they can. So, but yeah, I mean, that was an example of a studio that disappeared for quite a while, and then has come back with a vengeance. And a lot of the new stuff they're doing looks good too. Like that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde one that they did with Eddie Izzard looks amazing. So, yeah, and they got some other movies in the works too, apparently. So, excellent. Welcome back, Hammer. Missed you. Need the Dexter's Laboratory DVD. It's in my cart. Oh. Sorry, not back early enough? What do you mean? What is not back early enough? So they watched was the old one where the family found out about his lab. Oh. Super Friends. That's a Blu-ray set I need, is the Super Friends. Cartoon Network hasn't been doing too hotly later, either, with the new WB owner being such a numbnut. Adult Swim at 6 is lame. Kids watch CN later than 6, but it's King of the Hill and other tamer Adult Swim shows now. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, the older Adult Swim stuff was great. Honestly, some of the best adult-oriented cartoons I think I've ever seen. I mean, it really felt like we were getting back to sort of Ralph Bakshi level raunchiness and whatnot, and I was all for it, there's a lot of Adult Swim shows I like. I mean, we do have Rick and Morty, at least, that's something. That's still going strong despite all the controversy. But so I'd say that's one good thing. Oh yeah, didn't season 8 just start? Fuck, I should watch that. I finally got caught up to season 7, and then it's like, and now season 8. I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Moral Oral, oh my god, talk about adult, Jesus. Such a good one. Squidbillies, love Squidbillies. Oh, that C Lab one kind of looked like Johnny Quest. C Lab 2021, I think. Didn't Archer start on that? I could have sworn it did. But I think Archer finished on streaming, didn't it? We can't forget Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Harvey Birdman. Wow. Croatan. But yeah, that's right. I actually just learned that fairly recently, that Space Ghost Coast to Coast was actually technically the first Adult Swim show. And I guess it was because it was such a huge hit that got them thinking, like, oh, maybe there's a market for more adult-oriented stuff. And it's like, of course there is. Who do you think grew up watching all those, classic shows on the, the specialty channels and stuff? We did. So yeah, why not have cartoons for us? Us what grew up watching cartoons. It was solo, but I know. It was almost like making fun of like the fact that Hanna-Barbera always did like such limited animation by making it even more obviously limited. I mean, it was almost like a motion comic. There was so little animation in it. Just a lot of trippy effects and stuff to make you think things are moving. But goddamn, that show was so funny. I remember the first time I saw it was, I think I was chatting with one of my friends online, and this was in the 90s. This was when it was still on the air. And one of the local specialty channels was having a little marathon of them, showing like, 10 episodes back to back or something. And so we were chatting as we were both watching it. He had seen it before, but he's like, "Oh yeah, Sean, you gotta watch this. This show's great." I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, "Oh yeah, Space Ghost." Yeah, because when I was a kid, I used to watch the original Space Ghost cartoons. And yeah, like immediately, just laughing my ass off, and it's basically like an early form of live tweeting, I guess. I guess we were watching or having like a watch party. But so we were chatting over the internet while we were watching the same broadcast of Space Ghost. So, but yeah, and then he said, I remember he said at one point, it's like, "Oh yeah, I could just watch these all night." I said, "Yeah, me too." Anyway, I may have recently downloaded the entire collection off of archive.org recently, possibly. That is certainly something that I could conceivably have done and would have had plenty of opportunity and motive to do so. In particular, I was put in mind of it when the actor who voiced Space Ghost in that actually passed away recently. But so I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, Space Ghost." The Oblongs, yeah, the Oblongs was great. Mission Hill. What the fuck was the other one? Oh, undergrads. Love undergrads. I don't know. I don't think all of those were Adult Swim though, but they were adult shows for sure. Like from that era. I think with the success Adult Swim had, there was a lot of other studios kind of threw their hats into the ring with some adult animation that some did better than others. Oh, Clone High. Clone High. But yeah, Oblongs is great. Will Ferrell. That's based on a book, actually. Kind of a Tim Burton-y type of book. Which actually centers around the French goth girl. Yeah. Super Mario Brothers? What? The game? Like, the most common Nintendo cartridge you can possibly have. Was that on Pawn Stars? East Coast, Coast to Coast. Amazing Adult Swim was better when it was older. Hell, even 5 or 6 years ago it was better. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only thing I can think of right now would be Rick and Morty. He wanted $1 million. Maybe it was like the prototype or something. Sure, I can understand there being a value in that. But if it's just like a bog standard Super Mario cartridge, like, come on. It's like props from the old movie. That'd be really cool. Oh my God, Michelle, I love the original Dark Shadows. I actually bought the coffin set. I'm sure you know what set I'm talking about. Yes, that set. Yeah, some of the inheritance money was definitely going to go to that, so had to get that Holy Grail. But yeah, I love Dark Shadows. Old and new. I mean, I've enjoyed, especially I like the '90s one. I thought that was a really good update of it. It's too bad they only got through 2 story arcs. It would have been nice to see how they'd handled some of the other big story arcs. But I actually had a dream. It's funny you mentioned that. I literally had a dream the other night. It might have been last night, actually, that version of Dark Shadows went on for like 20 years. So he had 20 years of Ben Cross as Barnabas. Like, oh, that would have been amazing. But yeah, alas, it was only a dream. Maybe I glimpsed another reality. Maybe that's a timeline that I brushed against in my sleep, and it was a timeline where that version of Dark Shadows had a really long run and was like, became a national institution. And then yeah, but instead, boom, I just bounced back to my reality where it only got 1/2 season. But I do love the original. Absolutely. I've watched a good chunk of the beginning and some of the early Barnabas episodes. But I'm meaning to get back to it. Actually, we were doing some screenings of it on my Discord. Once a week we'd watch like 10 episodes, nice little binge. That's a good lengthy binge. And then that was it. So we did that like 3 times, and then we haven't gone back to it. So we only watched the first 30 episodes. But we did a screening before where we got about 150 episodes in. It's a huge time commitment, but I really want to sit down and like watch the whole damn thing because I love everything about it. Oh, it's definitely a great binge show for sure. Yeah, I love that because I'm always very aware of like the soap opera structure with those types of shows, where the Friday episode, you know, 'cause they would go air Monday through Friday. The Friday episode would always be the huge cliffhanger episode. So something really major was going to happen in whatever the storyline was on a Friday every time. And then Monday, you get like the resolution of the cliffhanger from the previous week, and yeah, so that's going to be a big, exciting one. And that leaves like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for them to just kind of get their all their other storylines out of the way and dealt with for that week. And then back to like some big cataclysmic, you know what I mean? Like every week, it's just kind of like, whoa, it's like a roller coaster. So, so when we would do our screenings, I would always try to make sure we ended that night on a Friday episode. Yeah. So we have, I have reset the bot. What bot? What did I do? Ow. So I watched Dark Shadows reruns on the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, I watched. There was the first time I really saw it was on my local PBS station. So I would catch the odd episode here and there. I think it was in the middle of the Adam and Eve storyline with Nicholas Blair and Barnabas and stuff like that, and Adam, of course. So it was right in the middle of that storyline, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's like, oh, this guy's a vampire, and this guy's like a Frankenstein monster, and that was kind of the first I'd seen of it. And then I forget where it was. It might have been around the time that the remake was announced. Because I know before that I did pick up a couple of tapes and saw some of the earlier episodes. But yeah, I don't quite remember the timeline there. But anyway, yeah, love it. Hilariously funny blog, Dark Shadows Every Day. That is a brilliant take per episode. He talks about the Friday cliffhanger. See, right? Even that guy knows. It's all about the Friday cliffhanger. You know that's going to be a banger of an episode. Even if the rest of the week has been putting you to sleep, you know the Friday episode is going to make up for it. Streamlabs was lagging. I don't know why that turned into a croon, but there you go. Let's get back up here, up close and personal. I realized I've been neglecting to have the Halloween countdown on screen. I thought we should make sure we have that up on all the different things. Yes. Oh, trippy lights. Look at the lights. Look at the light. Also, the dono ticker. You want the dono ticker? Do you feel we are missing something by not having it? I don't know. It was something you had. Well, yeah, I know. But the idea was I was trying to like minimize the clutter on the screen. I felt like it was getting a little cluttered with stuff. So that was a fairly inobtrusive thing I could remove, and nobody but Croatan apparently would notice. Anyway, but that was the idea. I was trying to minimize because I wanted to show more of the room and stuff, and especially with the new cameras being able to pick up so much more detail than the old cameras could. So wanted to make use of that. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Mang, mang, mangity mang, mang, mang. Croon is a great. Yeah, even the way, again, it's like the way you say it. Croon. It's like you can't say croon without crooning it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, a great vintage vibe word. See? Croatan can't even type it without crooning. Croon loquaciously. There you go. Halloween is a lifestyle? Meh. Boy, did you ever just meh in the wrong room. I mean, we're basically Halloweening right now. There's even a countdown up in the corner. Of course it's a lifestyle. Okay, what the fuck is a croon? Like Bing Crosby or Bing Crosby. Like Bing Crosby, Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby. You're a Christmas guy. I see. Or, Bing Crosby. Now, it's interesting when you read what JL said together with what Croatan said. He says, I can't say the show's name, but the Halloween episodes for that show were pretty good. They fight a giant pumpkin. And then Croatan says, or, Bing Crosby. So, they fight Bing Crosby in one of the Halloween episodes? Wow. That sounds amazing. Sinatra, yeah, Sinatra was a crooner, I'd say. At least some of his songs were. Danny Kaye, he could croon. He could definitely croon. Yeah. Wasn't Bing Crosby a communist? I don't know. I didn't really follow that whole Hollywood commie hunt thing and who got accused and who didn't, because it was all a bunch of bullshit anyway. It was all political theater nonsense. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they called him a commie. Maybe he was a commie. I doubt it, though. I can't see him being a commie. That would make him even better, says Krillon. Well, yeah. First we had Quiet on the Set, then we had Dark Side of Hollywood. Yep. The truth is seldom pretty, especially when you're digging deep into the dirt that grew high society. Oh, I never heard of how Bing Crosby sings being called crooning. I guess I just enjoyed their style. Well, there you go. That can be a new thing you learn today. And that's a cool thing to learn, too, because you learned the meaning of croon. I should have a sip of this before it gets too warm. Make sure to take notes, yeah. So, I guess one of the things we should do, we gotta name all those files. That's a lot of files. Oh, we have a few insert shots too. We did not bother retitling those because there's just so damn many of them. So we're going to actually just move these over here. Okay. Then, my Chuck Norris quotes. The list is pure gold. Jiving is a synonym for crooning. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think they're quite the same. Don't think they're quite the same. Jiving, I feel, is you're getting more into jazz territory, and that's a whole different thing. Oh, you can croon to jazz, but, I mean, jazz can exist on its own. You know what I mean? So because of that, the way you vibe to jazz needs its own term, hence jiving. Yeah. Gonna jive to some jazz. Jiving with Clive, jonesing to some croons. What even has this become? I'm so confused. All right. I gotta... Fuck. What? I don't know the dates of any of these. I need to know the dates. That's part of my... my thing. Well, we can find out. So the earliest date, so it would be April 10th. Okay. And I think if we go here, so I see what the range is. April 10th, okay. Did I do these the same day? I think I did. Whoops. April 10th, yeah. Wow, so all the way up to there is April 10th, eh? Yeah, sure is, because then here, it's the 12th, so it's actually 2 days later. Okay. Are you following me so far? Yeah. Only an hour? Really? Yeah, that's one thing with the weed, is it compresses time. It's weird. I feel like we've been chatting for like 3 hours. Like, just straight up 3 hours. Just not with the, disregarding the crashes and failed attempts. Aren't Crosby and Sinatra jazz? I don't know, probably. What were you, I'm sorry, were you taking my high ramblings as fact? Yeah, you might want to double check them just to be sure. I wouldn't trust me right now. Which is why whenever I do videos in this state, that's going to be a Doors of Perception episode, so people will expect it to be a little bit incoherent. So...
Marvelous!
Anyway, I think I'm going to go for a short break, and then I'll see you when I get back. All right. Don't touch that dial. I'll know if you did. That was a good outro to the break. And now they can watch some clips. They're loading. They're loading. They're any second now.
$54.
Okay, see ya.
There you go. Yes, Carlton says this is the premium content we unlock. All right, we got an enemy. Here we go. Jesus. That used all 4 shots. Well, there you go. First time shot with the BFG 9000. What? Well, just use it. Use it.
Sorry.
I just dropped it. Fuck. Just run.
Dude.
Just run. We should all have nitro.
Holy shit, guys.
I'm gonna die. Fuck's sake. Why did you take
God
my
damn
medkit?
it!
Why were you hovering around me?
Sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. You don't need to get all technical. The point is, we are being spied on, but it is not for the exciting James Bondy reasons that all these paranoid schizophrenics would like it to be. It is solely for the purpose of selling us crap. That is it. Who's spying on us? Capitalism is spying on us. That's who. Big Brother is capitalism. Capitalism. Oh, and then the light. I'm just burst out laughing. Literally blinding lights. The actual Zarenizer set is coming to fruition. I know, right? Dan says you might get a bit of a suntan from it. It's 2,800 lumens, by the way. That's a lot of lumens. Robots. Where's the other one? God damn, go dog meat. Holy shit. Dog meat. Just a whole bunch of cock. Oh, Jesus. Don't know where we're going. Don't know what's happening. Oh, fuck. You fucking dick. I hate those skull things. UK gets it in 2 weeks. Wow, really? That fast? Oh, you meant Transformers 1. Right, okay.
Got the car.
Yeah, I blew his tire out so he couldn't, Yeah. Street Fighter this guy.
Fuck that car.
Alright, we good? Alright.
Fuck it.
We'll head around and check the other one.
Yeah, you check that other one.
Hulk lights.
What? Hulk lights? Damn it. Now I want to know what that clip was. Let's find it. Let's follow this ADHD thread right to the bitter end, shall we? Hulk lights. It's gotta be. We're actually in the clips right here, so there you go. Of course, I'm assuming it will be correctly labeled because I'm seeing a lot of stream titles here, not a lot of clip titles, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Mad Max. Oh, look at that guy making all them clips there. That guy makes good clips. I do make good clips, motherfuckers. It's all about timing. You gotta start and end them at just the right moment. I got pretty good at doing that on the fly, actually, knowing that I had 30 seconds for each clip. I could time it in my head. After a while, I knew exactly how long to delay and how much it would cut off, so I had time to reach over and hit the button. And then, yeah, so I could just kind of time it in my head backwards from where I ended it. And got it most of the time. I got pretty good at it. I need to get back to doing that. Hulk lights. Yeah, I don't know what it was. There's a lot of Mad Max stuff here, but that was like a chill and chat or something. So I was just sitting there. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in a game. God, now we're going. Oh, hold on, maybe. I'm sure that one is a title, though. Heavenly fart. A clip about making clips. Okay. I don't know. Why is this as far as it goes? I am sure I have clips from before May 29th of 2019. Yes. Amazingly enough, I can. What? No, not Resident Evil TS. I was typing Hulk lights. Can you stop trying to guess what I'm typing? Fucking hell. Hulk lights. Fuck's sake. It's not titled. It's not titled. This is why it's so important we put titles on our clips. Like all those Mad Max ones, I went back and I titled the fuck out of them. Okay, just fucking... A jump scare title? Would it say jump scare in it, maybe? Can I type? Bathroom jump scare and thirsty flamingo. Well, that would have been within the right time frame. So, well, let's check it out. All right. We're going to trust in Hulk lights. Here we go. I know how much you love them. Oh, Jesus. Love a bit of booze. That was just scary. What am I stealing? Oh, stall, not steal. So. That's nice. I like that's clever. I like that. The random thing is that the devs, you know, the devs. Okay, wasn't that one? That was quite entertaining. So Carlatin thinks just teleported. Oh my God! Stop trying to guess what I'm typing. Stop trying to help. Oh, it might have been like I might have been talking about headlights and said Hulk lights for some reason. So, let's see. That's a lot of lumens. Huh. I don't know. Could it be one of these? Car just vanishes mid-flight. Fight. That's fight or flight.
What? He just disappeared. Did you see that?
He did. The second one just disappeared. That was so weird. But that wasn't Hulk lights. Oh, you found it. Hold on. Hang on. I think we found it. The Hulk lighting. Yeah, it's just kind of big. I guess it is. Purple and green, isn't it? So you got green skin, purple pants. There you go. Hulk lights. Ah! The Hulk lighting. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it's just kind of big. I guess it is. Purple and green, isn't it? So you got green skin, purple pants. There you go. Hulk lights. Ah! The Hulk lighting. Yeah, it's just kind of big. I guess it is. Purple and green, isn't it? That is so fantastic. Green skin, purple pants. There you go. Hulk lights. Ah! The Hulk lighting. Yeah, it's just kind of big. I guess it is. Purple and. See, no, that's a good cat intrusion because it was perfect timing. Excellent comic timing there, Eclipse. Oh, Hulk lights. So, yeah, I don't know why he did title his clips. That was the whole point. We were able to find it because he remembered what he titled it. But, yes. I don't know why it didn't come up. Because I searched just teleported. Yeah, just teleport. Oh, fuck me. I was searching under clips I've created. Look, I bet if we do this. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Just fucking hell, man. Can you just... There. Oh, look. First result. Shut up. Anyway. Clearly the only thing for it is more nachos. You may have noticed a slight change in the lighting. We got colors everywhere, baby. Check it. You know, it's not that like harsh siren police lights like I usually do when it's Raven time. No, just some nice hypnotic colored pulsations. Yeah, I realized afterwards, Steve. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I get it, but I had already ended the stream. So, yeah, don't worry. I got it in the end. Mary Hulksmith. Yes. Well, I should wash my hands. And then, yeah, need to title everything and then drag it all into Vegas. Right. We also need to transfer all that game footage over to the other PC. Where did I put it? Was it this drive? Yeah, I think it was this one. So I just put it on top here. And then I can plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. And we should switch over to that so we can see what's going on. Don't be afraid. He likes you. It's okay. What was I looking for? Right. There we go. Just give me a moment here. Oh, hold on a sec. Yes, so if we go here, but hold on. Aha, there we go. Update failed to complete. Yeah, what? Jesus Christ, whatever. What is all this shit? I hate all these goddamn apps for everything. Hold on, just, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Really don't care. It's cool. Anyway, why are you opening more? I closed all of you. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. I know. It's okay. It's okay. I don't like it either. I'll take care of it in a sec. Just chill, dude. Yes, skip. Whatever this is, skip it. Skip it all. Jesus. And now it's updating again. Oh my god. What is this? I've totally read everything. Why is this launching all by itself? Fuck, just get out of my face. Am I not going to be able to use my mouse until you finish whatever you're doing? Like... Logging in and updating. I know, this is life in the digital age. Definitely first world problems. Alright, we good? What did I even come in here to do?
How the fuck am I supposed to fight something like this? Seriously?
Space we have. Yeah. God, why is this so full? Oh. No, I think I know. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to, like, spend some time clearing space off of this, I think. I just got too much crap on there. Alright, well. Probably uninstall some games that we probably won't even get around to playing ever. And, I don't know. Yes, indeed. How am I supposed to fight the demon of... Yeah, fine, update it. Just do it. Not the pro version. See, at least Revo does it in a nice way. It doesn't like be an asshole about it. And it's just very simple. A few clicks and you're done. There's a thank you. One last pitch, and then they leave you alone. And that's it. And this is basically just to uninstall things. You know, it tells you how much space they're using up, and I don't know if you can sort by. Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, some of these are really. Oh, whoop! What the hell? There. So some of these are really huge. Kind of weird they all show the exact same size. I don't think that's entirely accurate. Maybe, I mean, total, like, for, like, all Steam games, I guess? But it's just showing, like, the total for all the... I don't know, it's weird. But it's not all of them. Like, there's others that... I don't know. Anyway, so you can uninstall from here, and it'll actually crawl through all the other files and registry and everything and make sure that everything is removed. So totally clean uninstall for everything basically. So yeah, great program. Revo uninstaller. There's a free version and a pro version. I don't know what the difference is. I just use the free version. Yeah, uninstall all games except Fortnite. Yeah. All right. Well, might as well see if Windows needs some. I'm just gonna close all of these. All the game launchers in the background is just giving them indigestion. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Did it say sign in to Epic? I'm not signed into Epic on this. Well, we'll deal with that another time. All right. Update. Yeah, check for updates just to make sure. Guys, I haven't run this machine for a while, so there's bound to be something. So I figured at the very least, while I'm in here, we might as well get make it as the least painful we can for when we come back. So I'm going to basically do some disk cleaning when we're offline, and then move all of that game footage over. Yeah, I remember the other day we moved about 600 gigs of game footage over to the other drive. Yeah, so we're gonna split the workload between the two computers. We're gonna use the gaming computer to do gaming videos. Hey, and then the other computer for everything else. Hey, there we go. Whole bunch of updates. Do 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 do. Yeah. Are you on the second or third PC? I don't know which ones you're designating as which numbers, but you are on this one down here. So the twin of the one above. They are twins. The one below is the one that does, the majority of the work. Just finished Anora. I don't know what that is. But good for you. I'm glad you finished it. big message. I was not expecting one so large, and it scared. I was literally jump scared by the chat. So yesterday I watched Enter the Dragon. Then later in the day I went to watch Laser Mission, to watch a movie from the Lee family, and Amazon only had it in Spanish audio, so I checked YouTube, and it is currently available free in English. Well, there you go. Yeah. It sounded like a cat desperate to go in or out. I don't know which. Free jump scare. Hey, Jonkler. Says, just finished Daredevil Born Again / Season 4. Damn near 10 out of 10 series. Great relaunch. Nice. Good stuff. I finished Love on the Spectrum. I'm all up to date on that. I finished the latest season of Black Mirror. In a word, fantastic. Just an absolutely stellar season. Would definitely recommend. And what is it? Watch the premiere of Doctor Who, new Doctor Who. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I like the new companion. She's smart and sassy. Yeah, I like her. I like her a lot. But yeah, and approaches things like very scientifically too. Like she wasn't just like losing her mind, like, oh my god, I can't handle this. Ah. Like, you know, some companions in the past may have, but no, she seemed like to just kind of accept the reality of the situation quite readily. But yeah, she was really good. Was I surprised to see a certain Scotsman in Black Mirror? I was, actually. I forgot, because I'm sure I knew he was going to be in it, because I watched the trailer ages ago, but I'd clearly forgotten. So when he turned around and it was him, I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Have you watched it? Have you seen that episode? It was good. There's that's two doctors who have been in the show. Who was? Oh, right, of course, Jodie. That was my introduction to Jodie, by the way. Did I ever tell you that? As the skanky cheating wife. The Doctor, ladies and gentlemen. God, she was just such a horrible person in that episode. Like, that poor guy just destroyed him for no reason. Ugh. But yeah, some just incredible acting in this season of Black Mirror. There's an episode starring Paul Giamatti, and he very much is the backbone of that episode, and carries the whole thing on the weight of his shoulders. And holy crap, he just acts the hell out of it. It's a really amazing performance, and it's also a really good story, I thought, too. It will, keep the hankies on standby. Actually, keep the hankies on standby just generally this season. There's a few episodes that like to stomp on your hearts a little bit. So my introduction to her was Attack of the Block and some film she did with Tom Holland. You would love Attack of the Block. I think you mean just Attack the Block. Yeah, you and many others have recommended that one to me, so I will have to check it out. I think Vermin was recommending it as well. So, yeah. Oh, Anora is a film that won Best Picture, apparently. Excellent. Well, way to go, Anora. It shows how little I pay attention to the Academy Awards these days. Wicked is more wicked on Wicked Weed. Love on the Spectrum, is that a show to do with autism? Well, yes, it is. And, you know, we meet people with all different levels of autism, you know. All very, very different flavors, as it were, or colors, whatever you like to call it. But no, it's very good. But, yeah, what we were saying, yeah, Thomas was saying the season of Doctor Who is going darker, almost like Tom Baker's horror seasons. Yeah, like the, yeah, it definitely got like I'd say like almost a Tom Baker horror vibe. Like more specifically, the Tom Baker comic strips horror vibe, you know, if that makes sense. Like it almost felt like a Doctor Who comic strip adventure to me, and talking like, you know, the late 70s, early 80s Tom Baker ones, you know, written by or drawn by Dave Gibbons and written by, I can't remember, some other 2000 AD guy. Those ones, it felt like a story that could have just plopped right in the middle of those, you know. But yeah, it was a fun episode, and I'm really liking the new companion. I look forward to seeing Ruby again whenever she shows up this season. I know she's in it at some point, and maybe getting a little more clarity on her story. I'm excited for the next episode because they show... Yes, the cartoon episode, yeah. With Alan Cumming. Is he the voice of Lux, the cartoon character? I love Alan Cumming, by the way. Did you ever see... He's been in a few times now. Did you ever see Bernard and the Genie? Which is a movie he did with Lenny Henry. Lenny Henry played the genie. and Alan Cumming was Bernard, the guy who kind of got saddled with this genie. Oh, and Rowan Atkinson is in it as well. He's the bad guy. Yeah. It's a fun one. I tend to avoid dating shows that focus on disability because I worry that it is done more as us being used as a freak show, spectacle, but use of love on the spectrum is not this. I trust you. I did not get that vibe. I mean, there's always going to be a bit of, I don't know how to put it. I mean, it's a reality show, right? So it's going to have that putting people, I mean, any reality show makes everyone in it into a freak show. Let's face it. That's basically the whole point of reality shows. But no, like in this case, yeah, sure, it has a little bit of that sort of sensationalistic aspect to its style, but as far as being respectful of each individual and their uniqueness, I'd say it's definitely spot on. Because they have not only the involvement of the people who are seeking love, but also their caregivers. You know, the people who take care of them, usually their parents or other relatives, and you know, so everything is being very closely watched, and a lot of them came back for additional seasons as well. So I mean, it doesn't sound like anybody felt misrepresented or mistreated to me. You know. And a lot of them have gone on to do, you know, talk show appearances and stuff talking about that. And so it's gone. It's kind of one of those things. It's had this interesting effect on the zeitgeist, where it started off as this little reality dating show featuring people on the spectrum, and people just assumed it was going to be like super exploitative, and just kind of ripped into it for, oh, you're taking advantage of them, you're infantilizing them, and blah blah blah, all these other like just horrible accusations, when really it's one of the better representations of the broad range of people who can be on the spectrum that there has ever been. And that's really what it's grown into. It's gone more in the direction of being something that, you know, has been very eye-opening for a lot of people, I think, and educational. Seeing, you know, a variety of people on all different areas of the spectrum, just as regular people, really, you know. And that's I'd say that's a good thing. I think I might have, but it was donkeys ages ago. Bernard and the Genie, yeah, it's a good one. It's kind of a Christmassy one too. Maybe we'll watch it around the holidays this year. That'd be a fun one. I have a recording of it. Also, let's be honest. The true thing I would call reality show is calmed animal nature shows narrated by David Attenborough. That is reality TV. I had to read that in my sleepy time voice. But followed on the playlist by ASMR intense farting. And yes, that is correct, Steve. You're talking about the two Peter Cushing movies. Yeah, they're both getting the 4K treatment from Vinegar Syndrome, which is pretty cool. Definite must-buys. Oh, is it? We just been sitting here waiting this whole time. Nobody said anything. We all failed to notice. Hey, future me. You're welcome. Just looking out for you, buddy. Hope I made your day a little less stressful. All right. Always be kind to yourself. From any time period. Oh, you're halfway through the behind-the-scenes features for Fellowship of the Ring set. All right. I've been cleaning. It's great to have on in the background. Still about 7 hours of features. Yeah, all right. You're going through the extended features, eh? Yeah, that's quite a lot of stuff. You're gonna feel like you were there when they made the movie. By the time you finish getting through all that stuff, it's incredible. There's so much. I mean, I think there's still things on those discs that I still haven't experienced. Like, I did listen to a couple of the commentaries. I didn't listen to all of them, though. It started to get quite exhausting because, I mean, you got to watch the movie every single, like, over and over and over to listen to the commentaries, right? And then, yeah, but I watched all the featurettes. I know that. I watched the big feature-length, 4 or 5 hour one, whatever it is. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on those. That's how you do a deluxe edition. Holy shit. Vinegar Syndrome worked fast already. Got an expected order arrival date, the 24th of April. Oh, for Daryl? The Daryl set? Nice. Excellent. Yeah, Duncan Large, he grabbed that one as well. Yeah, he was a huge Daryl fan when he was a kid. That was like one of his big movies when he was a kid. You know, we all have those few movies that we watched a million times when we were kids. Like, just something about it really resonated. You having some trouble there? A little indigestion again, I guess, eh? Yeah, I know. Just seems to be taking a long time to restart, you know? I did get the 4K Steelbook sets for the 3 films for the illustrated editions for the books. Awesome to know that the artwork design for the films had the original illustrators of those brought on to help with the films. That isn't something that happens often. No, that's pretty cool, yeah. It's all new to me, but it sounded like a precursor to AI. Which, oh, right, yeah. I remember you mentioned that in the chat. And I was going to say, like, yeah, I was thinking kind of the same thing. Like, it's the same but different, you know. Definitely some similar ideas, though. I think it may have been one of the inspirations in Stranger Things, actually. Because the whole idea that he ran away from somewhere, like a facility or something, is very similar to how 11 did, you know. Inspector Gadget. Now, do you mean the movie, like the Matthew Broderick movie, or do you mean the show? Ah, well, there you go, Hunter, yeah. I mean, for sure. For me, for something like that, to commit that amount of time to a single subject, I have to be in, like, super hyperfixation mode on that particular subject. So that's a huge time commitment for me. But before the ADHD kicks in and I'm wanting to go to the next thing, you know? Fuck. Hold on. I'm going to have to do a hard reboot here. Something is definitely wrong. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Right. It's quite a network of inputs and outputs. I need to kind of keep it clear in my head. There we are. Now, first, I just have to make sure. Okay. Looks good. What's going on there? Why do we still have no signal? Oh, it's going. Oh, no, it's going. Okay. Right, we were in the middle of updating. Okay, hold on. Scooba-da-dooba-da-dooba-da-dooba-da-doo. There we go. Now you should be getting subtitles. Poopy bum bum. Poopy bum bum. Color code everything. Yeah, I could see that for sure. How those nachos, they was good. Still got a bite left here. Lots of meat and cheese on there. You want some? Yeah, just here. Here you go. Just grab it. Just grab it there. No, okay. Well, I offered. Yeah. Choked to death with a nacho. Whoa, what just happened there? And it looks like I'm actually looking at the screen that you guys are seeing. Being choked to death with a nacho. Oh, Raptor, you're so funny. You always make me with the laughing. Ha ha. Ow. Oh. We may have achieved homeostasis. Did it go? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Matron. Really? You're not even going to try? Hey, fuckface. Are you listening or what? There we go. Wow. Sometimes you gotta, like, really crack the whip with these subtitlers, eh? Will you fucking do something? I can't be speaking more clearly. I bet YouTube subtitles picked that up. Yeah. Ultimate captions. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was the best of the options available. I mean, it works pretty well, honestly, but it's very kind of persnickety. Wow, the Broderick movie. Got you. That still doesn't have a Blu-ray. Yeah, that was it. Just a crumb. Persnickety. I agree. Persnickety is a wonderful word. It's also a fun word. Fickle. Mm-hmm. We were talking about how seductive loquacious is. And how when you say croon, you have to basically croon it. Discombobulate. That is a fun one. That one almost tickles to say it. Discombobulate. Like it's, the word itself is trying to make you crack up while you're saying the word. Discombobulate. The fuck was that? This must register on an emotional level. I like the word nifty. Nifty. Yeah. I think it might have just been one of the cats being needy. Well, it's almost the end of the nachos, folks. Jesus fuck, Sean, get it together. What? Now I can see it. I don't believe you. Check again. There's almost always another update. Oh, look at that. More end of weed and time for more nachos. Oh no, there will be no end to the weed tonight. I have more than enough to carry us through a single evening of nightmarish delight. I mean, fun. Verdict and abysmal are good words that I became familiar with through their score being referred to as the verdict and 1 out of 10s being abysmal through IGN. Let's see. Hello, Funk Monk. What were all those weird noises?
What?
I heard like squeaks and stuff.
What do you mean?
I don't know, like a couple of minutes ago. It was freaking me out.
I don't know. Good night.
Rosie, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
I went to the big view just as you walked away.
Hello.
There. It's Rose. Did you finish all your nachos?
Most of them.
Yeah.
Curb crashing now.
No doubt.
Good night.
All right. Night, sweetie. Thanks for all the grocery shenanigans today. Shenanigans. A wild rose appears. He's being hyper paranoid and ignoring chat. Oh, that's what you were talking about, yeah. Sorry, what was that? What did you just sing? What did you just sing?
I just said, hello, my handsome boy that's been hovering around me all night.
Oh. It just sounded like a song, I guess.
And then he whined when I picked him up.
And it's like, what do you even want, Cass? Do you even know what you want? Well, that went about as expected.
Oh, stop it.
What was that?
We love you.
That's probably what I was hearing, was Church making his weird, whiny, oh my god, I'm dying noises. Hey, Church.
Grumpy.
How you doing, buddy? Hi.
The world could not see Mummy's love.
That's right. Aww.
He was leaning into cuddles with me earlier.
He is definitely...
What? Kate?
Well, you know, on his own terms, you know.
Did he cut me?
I don't know. It's really hard to tell in
I
this
know.
light.
I'll go look in the
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think so.
No.
What is indeed me? It is indeed Rose. Oh, it is indeed Rose.
It was the actual, genuine you that appeared briefly.
Yes. Moon?
I don't know.
What is that gif? Is it a flashlight? Oh.
Yes, it's a flashlight shining on a kitty cat.
Monster. I remember the unicorn that I thought was just a massive cock for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, why do people keep sending dicks in the chat?
Yeah, what was that one? I feel like that was one we used to see all the time, and now I don't even remember what it was.
It was like a little unicorn thing, but it just looked weird.
No.
It just looked like a wang.
The unicorn the unicorn rainbow boner. What was that? I forgot. I don't remember what it looked like.
It's a cheer emote?
A cheer emote. Oh, for like bits. Yeah. Duh. Okay.
Well, you don't have the bit. Oh, you do have the bit jar.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh.
It's in my nacho bowl. Here, give me more nachos. And by nachos, I mean bits.
Rainbow unicorn boners, specifically.
Yes, just all rainbow unicorn boners. I got a hankering.
Oh, I used to love the bit jar during like SNI and stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody uses the bit jar.
Well, some people do.
What?
That's all right. We'll get it going again. I mean, look what a lively time we're having right now.
You're like half awake. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, daughter. Sleep well.
Thank you.
Is this happy? Have we got all of the updates in the world now? Okay, that seems to be good. Hold on, let's go back over here. Hey, look at that. Hey! So I just gonna check. 'Cause I have a feeling. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, just fuck you. No, I'm not. The keyboard's over there. I can handle clicking on things. I'm not gonna fucking hunch over and suck your dick to get into the fucking account. So, have a good night. I'll tie you up soon and we'll put all the game footage on. So, right. We want to go to something else, don't we? Put the bits jar back up. Oh, yeah, we should have it on this screen as well, shouldn't we? Hold on a mo. There it is. Okay, I just need to copy it from here. And then paste it here. There we go. And well, this one. Okay. Oh, here, idea. Giant jar. So during dance breaks, you really want to get those bits going because they are huge. I mean, look at them. Center, horizontal. There we go. There, look at that. So we'll just have a massive thing. And the jar, actually, no, hold on. Put the jar ahead of the camera. Yeah, so the jar is basically on top of everything. And there we go. The only thing that's on... Whoop. No, hold on. And if we move this down... Yeah, so then the only thing that is on top of the jar is the emote wall. So we get a lot of emotes. So we could have the jar exploding and emotes flying around. Be fucking awesome, man. Totally Farkin Edsel. Oh yeah, don't you know? Oh yeah. What's that like for? How was you? Right.
Oh, you really think you're
Yeah. Yes, that was it. Oh my god, that was it. Well, you get the full-length version of this song for that tasty, tasty drop of Unicorn Boners. Thanks so much, Carlatin. Yeah, it's, I don't know why they don't animate it in the jar. It bugs me. One of them just animated. I saw it poke out over here. Oh no, there, right there. Oh my god, they are. They're actually doing it. There they go. Oh my god. No. Where do I can edit that. I'll happily edit that if we get a rain of unicorn boners. Where the hell do I even do that? Oh my god. I don't know where any of this shit is. No. No, it's not gonna be in there. Settings? Jesus. Well. I don't even know where that setting is. I would have thought it would be under viewer rewards or something. Well, I don't know. Thanks for the bits anyway. Oh, maybe it's under monetization. Bits and cheering. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right. You know what? Here. Okay. Minimum bits to cheer, minimum bits to emote have both been set to 1. Let's see some unicorn boner rain, folks. Oh shit, you're right, Steve. Something went wonky when I copied this over from the other thing. Is that the one? Yeah. So get rid of that one. There we go. Sorry, triplet. Holy moly, that's a lot of unicorn boners. Look at that. Yes, fantastic. They're all animating. Oh my god. I wonder why these ones are and so many of them don't. So weird. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. I'm an idiot. It's because the jar is a Twitch system. It's like internally done by Twitch. So everything is compatible and it's all plays nice together. The one that doesn't is the emote wall, which is also a Twitch system. So that theory doesn't make sense. But hey, isn't that stupid? How one works but the other doesn't. I would love it if the emote wall worked. Just animated buttholes floating all over the screen, you know, whatever. So, yeah. Crazy. Finally used your 3 bits. So you've been sitting on those 3 bits for like, what, 5 years now? Damn. The second he lowers it enough, I'm going to give him those 3 bits. God damn it. That's amazing. Well, that's definitely incentive to do dance breaks now. It's like, all right, it's dance break time. Let's break the jar. Dance break the jar time. Oh, more unicorn boners. Yes, my god, it is the return of the unicorn boner. Rose has to see this. Hold on. Is she awake? So I set the limit to only 1 bit to emote, so everybody spammed a bunch of them. So you can see.
See, they just look like dicks.
So they come out of they pop out of the little heart. Yeah, just like a bunch of dicks coming out of the heart.
It's amazing. No, it's just because I think the way they did the thing.
Yes. The nose is very pink.
Very phallic.
And the nose is, the head is very, phallic, yeah.
Yes. Anyways, I'm getting comfy again.
Alright, just didn't want you to miss that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's no bit alert. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. That's a lot of bits. I mean, I see the bit there. Where is... I don't even think I have an alert box on here. Yeah, no, I don't even have the alert box. That would be why. Uh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Ow! We now have an alert box. Sorry about to press send and Rose leaves. It's alright, I called her back, she saw it. She saw the end result, just all those little pink and white boners. There we go. Nice. Look at that. We haven't seen the jar that full in a long time. They look so... is anybody else seeing them as like marshmallows? They look very marshmallowy to me. Like they'd have that kind of slightly fruitish flavor, but it'd be like really mild. Like, but for the most part, it'd just be kind of marshmallowy. Yeah. Overloaded with boners. I'm speaking specifically of when it is in heart mode, not in raging horse nose erection mode. Now I need 100 bits drop to clear them out. That's right. Just 100 bits to make the jar go boom. The jar is in front of me, by the way. It will cover me. But we need at least 100 bits to make it go boom. I mean, I think the higher the amount, the heavier it is, so the more it'll make it go boom. That's the idea. But yeah. Shrink that down a bit. It's a little too big. Okay. Yeah, it was 100, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 different weight. Correct. Yeah, I remember back in the day we'd have like a 50,000, a 5,000, or a 10,000 drop, and yeah, that jar would just be cleared out. Just send them exploding all over the screen. So that was great. Brought a lot of chaos. Then we added the emote wall, and then discovered we could have really large emotes for the emote wall. So it just made it as big as we possibly could. And yeah. I made sure oh, hey, nice! You found one of the special drops. Awesome. Well, looks like it did some damage. Did I miss the drop? I could have sworn. I mean, it looks like there's less in there, so clearly it cleared some out. But where the hell is it? I did? Okay, good. You're so high right now. Maybe. Yes. But we're having fun, and that's what really matters. It's the emote of the... Oh, okay. Of course it's that one. Just having an orgasm buried in emotes. I say it was mainly because of the mushroomy, marshmallowy ones at the top. Yeah, that's why. Unicorns busted out of the cup. What was that? Oh, Jesus. That scared the shit out of me. Hey! Here we go. Oh! Nice. Okay, that one I definitely saw. Very nice. Very nice. That was a good boom. That's actually a pretty respectable boom for only 100, eh? I forget what the higher ones look like. Someone should remind us. Whoa! Oh my. Filling it up. My cup runneth over. I like how we can still see Craigasm at the bottom. Might take 1,000 to clear them. I get, yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes sense, eh? I mean, to clear the jar, there's a lot of emotes in there, you know? I guess you literally have to outweigh them, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, dude. Whoa. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Latin bringing it today. Damn straight, that's a clip. Well, that cleared out like more than half of it. So more than half of it. So logically, does that mean 2,000 to clear it? I know, because there are like random factors as well, because sometimes, you know, bits will bounce back in or not quite make it out. That was quite the boom, though, I gotta say. I love how cheap it is to fill it, but how expensive it is to empty it. I mean, to be fair, the emptying is the funnest part. So it's the middle of the month. I wonder if these bits will go toward the month of May. Yes, they will. Yeah. Yeah, you always get your payout is always from whatever you earned the month before. There we go. And I'm beginning to see why I set it to 10 as the minimum. It was too easy for people to fill up the jar and empty it. I had to make it harder for them. Unless, I don't know. Do you think if I kept it easy, it would just encourage people to drop more? Right? I don't know. It almost becomes like a comfort thing. It's so cheap, they can just kind of keep mindlessly doing it until the next thing they know, they're giving me tens of thousands of dollars over the course of one stream. All right, well, let's try it like that for a while. I'm not in any hurry to reset that. Hey! And we're finding all those hidden alerts that I did months ago and nobody ever found. Nice. A couple more Craigasms in there. It's Craigasm versus Unicorn Boner. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Nice. That was a nice drop. The 1,000 bits. Yeah, I put some thought into them, you know. I had a bunch of like those retro kind of looping GIFs. And I like that look and that art style. And then had a whole bunch of stings from the YouTube audio library that I could use. So basically, the higher the drop, the more elaborate the GIF, and the longer the music. So that's generally how I did it. So oh shit! Hype train incoming. Got 3.5 minutes. Yeah, 3.5 minutes. Oh, God damn. Well, maybe we should have some music going for this dance break. Seems kind of silly to be dancing in silence. Let's see what we got here. Just hold on. Just hold on. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, you can see that. Like, the 10s unsettle them, like, knock them around a little bit. But it isn't until you hit the 100 that it starts to actually make them fly out of the jar. Which is good. There was one I was thinking of. I can't remember the name of it now. The cup keeps running over. Well, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't remember. I'll probably remember later. I guess I'll do their rendition of this club classic. That's right. See if you can time the jar explosions to the beat. If you can drop a 5,000 on a beat drop, even better. Looks like we missed the hype train. So close. That's okay, though. We're having fun with the jar. This is, of course, Can't Stop Ravin' by Dune by way of the Rave Busters on the Amiga. So yeah, amazing what you could do with 4 channels in very capable hands. The idea. See, there's the problem. There is music on top of other music. The one drawback to this being in the dance break room. A very nice 100-bit drop there, Croatan. Thank you. We had a little boom. We need a big boom. Need a big boom before the song's over. I don't know where the player is. There it is. Well, it's almost over. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, I guess that was it. What's the other one? 7 days in 1 week? Yeah. Yeah. This is a good one to get high to. So 7 days in 1 week. I don't remember who did the original, but again, by way of the Rave Busters on the Amiga. There we go. Very nice. Boom. Boomity boom boom. Oh yeah, the fucking the zombie thing. Yeah. Forgot all about that. The higher the level you go, the more of the animation you see. There's a whole like sequence, but you have to like drop $1 bajillion to see the whole thing. $1 bajillion. I did see the 1,000 one, yes. Oh, he's gonna look. He's gonna wonder what happened. Suddenly everybody's dropping bits like it's going out of style. I mean, I will say it is nice to see some other names up there. Haven't seen other names there for a while. Oh, yeah. For sure, yeah. When he's got some mulch money. I forgot what a vibe this track is. It's a good one. Oh, Jesus, it's 7 minutes long? I didn't know it was 7 minutes long. Well, that's cool and all, but I want something a little more energetic. What was that one? I'm trying to remember what it was called. Fuck this jar. Excellent. It's gonna bug me because I used to play it on here all the time. Whee! 6 more boners. 1776. Gee, how historic of you. The year freedom was born. And was it January 6th, 2024, or 5 would be the day freedom died. Oh, suddenly we're going hard. I didn't know. I got impatient. Must trust in the rave busters. Yeah. I don't know. But I wanted to play a third one just because, so I'm going to play this one. Do mind, some of us are trying to fill the job. I feel like it obscured it just enough to be like perfectly dickish. Stayed on just long enough to be annoying to the maximum. Oh my god. I managed to fill it without any overflow. Yeah, he did. There's like not very many spaces left. Couple space for me, like 3 or 4, like right at the very top, but that's it. Anyway, you guys enjoy this next one. I'm going to go for a quick smoke. And when I come back, we'll try to get some actual work done. All right, cool. Song's over, isn't it? Sorry. Okay. All right, we're back. We are back, and we are ready to procrastinate. Yeah. God damn it. Hold on. Fuck's sake. Hold on. Let's try that again. Boom! There we go. Very nice. That was actually pretty respectable for 100 bits. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Here we go. Move it down. It's all small again. We'll move over here. It is the same size, and we have no signal. Signal 9. Nunca. Ni. But I'll show you what we do have. A whole lot of files what need to be renamed. So we have to see what they are. Let's find out, shall we? And we determined that these are all the way up to the last red one here are from April 10th. Oh, right. And 3 hours ago, I was going to show you this spontaneous Doors of Perception clip that I'm going to put in somewhere. It was just a random little spiel that popped into my head while I was out having a smoke. Decided to film it, and here it is. Sorry, I'll get that out there. Okay. This is obviously unedited. I would cut out all of this part.
Hold on.
I look confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That should be good. Nice mix.
That on one side, pulsating on the other. There we go. Don't worry, I do focus. There. Look at that. Can literally see my pores.
Choose your battles. Choose them wisely. Because a poorly chosen battle today could cause you to lose tomorrow. Not all battles are about victory or glory. They are tests of your character. If your character is tarnished, it may affect future potential victories. So choose your battles. Choose them wisely. Don't leave future you dead on the battlefield.
Am I hearing a cat puking? I don't think so. Anyway, there we go. That was my random thing. I would have said, though, Don't leave your character tarnished by a poorly chosen battle. That's the one thing I would have added, but that's okay. Not bad for an off-the-cuff spiel. Greetings, D-Man David. All right, so that was cool. I'm gonna see what this is. Oh, this is thumbnails. Okay, I think this is more thumbnails. Yeah. I think I've already got pictures from all of these. Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember we did all these one day. All right, so we got a whole bunch. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Share everything.
Twitch, stop telling me to share every time I come in the chat.
Be sure to share, be sure to share, be sure to share, be sure to share. Yes. Maybe Zane should go into voice acting. I don't know. Maybe. Mayhaps. Is this ninja movies? Or is this Chuck?
In history, some 80s action movie classics. Collect some Euro collect. On the march. Back. Please. Oh, you found a pillow? Yeah. Where are you going?
The cat.
Where are you going? What is he doing? What are you doing? Why are you going over there? Oh, you found a pillow? Yeah, you can go sit over there if you want. No? What do you... No. No. Don't touch the lights, please. What are you doing? What are you doing? He suddenly got intensely curious about everything in this area. Yes? Can I... What? Is he gonna pod the water dish?
I think as soon as I turned it off, it did indeed paw at the water dish. So I think this is Chuck Norris. I think this is all Chuck Norris.
I went after... Welcome back. Will be the Chuck in this and
This is where the cats are just unrelenting in their passive-aggressive annoyance.
because I just wasn't really that into action movies.
Okay. So is this all Chuck Norris? That'll make it easy. I think it is. I think it's all Chuck. Oh god, there are so many pieces to this puzzle. All right. Blue Dre. Good old Blue Dre. Okay, so this makes it easy. The only thing I need to change is the last number of each file name. see, so it's really quick. There, so we got 5. And then this is, I already know what this is. This is Chuck Norris quotes. So we'll put this in the next number here. Well, not really quotes, but memes. You know what I mean. And we do that to just capture it without the extension. No, hold on. We're going to have to do it like this. Even though I know it will understand it when it will number it properly, I just like the number of digits to be consistent, you see. One clip per quote. I may or may not redo some of these. I'm sure they're fine. Swapped over to 1, so we want to recapture from there. Jesus, how many takes did I... How long did this... Okay, there we go. Holy shit. We're still doing Chuck Norris down here. It just keeps going. I think, is this the 12th? Yeah. Where does that go up to? Oops. That's the 13th. That's the 13th. That's the 13th. That's the 12th, okay. So up to this one is the 12th.
I know. There we go.
Oh yeah, okay. So where does is that where Chuck, is that as far as Chuck goes?
Types and many of the standard types wrap back the 4th, 8th, or not the really side stars. The Blu-rays are priced very pre-release. One First Blood, the start.
Okay, so Rambo. And this is still that's yeah.
So not a bad start to the Chuck Norris collection. Got a lot of...
I did like a further outro. I'm so confused. All right, well, we'll have to... I think how many of them are the Chuck Norris collection, right? A lot. Like, this is a lot of pieces. This also doesn't include all the insert shots. It has like one of them, one or two. All right. Let's call it Chuck Norris pickups. Which makes it sound like dates, but it's not. One, so we have, what is that? 34 clips. And then of course there's all the insert shots. Where's all the Chuck Norris stuff? Yeah, here we go. So we have all of these insert shots. And I sourced all of these in the main video. So roughly, assuming they're all together here, another 19 insert shots. So 19 plus 34. 53 shots. I think there might be a couple more. No, actually I don't think there is, because that we covered pretty much everything there. So, yeah. So 53 shots for Chuck. And let me just double check. Oh. Right. The Matt Hunter connection. Hey kids, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Matt Hunter was also the name of the human friend and fucking guy, that thing, the stuff? Yeah. Cool, huh? Just turn that down a bit. What? Yes, doing recording here. What's up? Okay, thank you. Random interruption. Hey kids, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Matt Hunter was also the name of the human friend and ally of the GoBots in Challenge of the GoBots? Yeah. And voice... Hold on. And a peripherally related fun fact, Matt Hunter in the GoBots cartoon was voiced by Morgan Paul, who played Dave Holden, the ill-fated Blade Runner from Blade Runner, 1982. The ill-fated Blade Runner. The ill-fated Blade Runner from the 1982 Ridley Scott film. Blade Runner. We're talking about Blade Runner. You know Blade Runner? Yeah. The guy who voiced Matt Hunter in GoBots was the guy who played Dave Holden in Blade Runner. And Matt Hunter was also the name of Chuck Norris's character in Invasion USA. The reason this is significant is because Invasion USA came out the year after, actually 2 years after the GoBots premiered. So clearly, what that means is Chuck Norris is a massive GoBots fan. I feel like I could take that last section and like animate it. Have the clip of that guy all frazzled in front of the pin board of all the connections. Oh my god. So, yeah, there's even more. There's even more. So what did we have? 53. If we add in all of the voiceover clips here. That's another 8. So 67. Something like that. Right, 53 plus 8. 61. Hey, it kind of looks like a 7, okay? Shut up. Yeah. Jesus. You okay? That was Rose just clocking herself on the wall in her sleep. Anyway, so that's that. Good stuff. What's next? We got Rambo. I think we went through the rest of them fairly quickly.
Of the Rambo saga, and boy, what a great movie this is. Excited to have Rambo back in the collection. Right. Anyway, again. Until next time. Thank.
I look so miserable. All right. So where were we here? We were at 412.01, which was the rest of Chuck Norris, right? And then we did Rambo. This has some insert shots, nothing overly elaborate. Say it was the 12th. And 02. Rambo. And what was this one?
But the states ocean 30 counted very good skit here and right about that was
Is this Pulp Heroes? Yeah. We're really at this already? I thought this was more recent.
Then till that fair stuff ocean movie in which then to a right ninja western.
All right. Ninjas and samurai. Oh my.
And there you go. So pretty nice.
You can hide the join with, yeah, okay. Okay.
One for getting a trio of type call it a Canadian greeting film of series of on deal. And when the wind chill would just freeze you to the bone.
Canadian. Two. Well, I think this is still, yeah. 3. But I also need to make a couple of corrections here. Missing a space. See? There. Okay.
Little trio of Canadian treats.
Treat. $13. Oh shit. Still the 12th, yeah. Okay, this is the 13th now. I didn't realize we'd moved on to another day. Yeah. That's okay, we caught it. We didn't miss, we just missed this one. So, we're good. Oops, no. There we go. Jesus, how long is this video? What video? Which one? They are all long in their own special way. Okay, now. That is 14. That is also 14. That is also 14. Is this 13? No, it is 14. Is this 13? Yes, it is 13. Excellent. Oh, I thought these were takes you were editing together. What? No, we haven't started on editing yet. This is finding out what all of these videos are and giving them titles so I can determine how many videos we have and where all the footage for all the videos are them. So that is the 13th. That is where it ends, I believe. Okay. So what do we have here?
From me to try to release a very limited collection, almost a parody of himself.
Criterion.
This obsessive.
Is this still Criterion? Yes. Okay. Videos. Lots and lots of videos.
We go here. Alright. They're blue and welcome to Kitchen. Well, no connect of 3 I picked up. Talked about some time sold indicator. Change the 2002, 2000. Fuck's sake. Galen and yeah, that's awesome. I can't.
Right, that's part 1, and then we did part 2 after. Forgot to O2 the other one.
Great in the moments so that I was Ned. He's on speech, and this. Come back years lately. I'll to jump in and check this out because I'd never. Bara, which is Dr. Nenbara's. Then in Combatler V.
Still going on about Combatler V.
My drink's a little bit effect.
Oh boy. Okay. And then the edibles kicked in. Actually, hold on. I don't know. I was gonna tag this on at the end, but I might actually just make it its own video. Okay.
Lead off this. I mean, that whole name. How do I? What are all these character names? Like, God, it'd be a fun this video. And am I still recording? Oh shit! Yeah, hold on. This is.
Z caught on hot mic saying he has no idea what he's talking about.
Well, actually, very yes, into edge somebody's the mad world. No,
Make a completely separate video. Yeah, I think I will. I might as well because I go into a lot of stuff. And let me see how much footage actually is there. Yes, like 13 minutes. I mean, there's a bunch of flub takes. I know that, but I mean that's another video. And then if I put this in, no, not this. Is it this part? Fuck, I lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? It's gotta be down here somewhere. Yeah, it's this one.
now let's realize and So I'm gonna like lean over here. And, oh my god. And leans to the side, hit the ball off the screen. It was like, God, having to remember all that shit was just crazy.
Oh no, it's
okay.
It's not even remotely what I thought I was talking about. Domices instead of comedies. Realizing I wasn't high last time. That's what that was. You don't have to jump immediately to the bottom, you know. Jesus. You weren't very Hidge.
They don't bing. When I want to have a sesh, I think that's what the kids call it these days, or that optimal happy place.
Yeah, this is it. This is the okay, there's actually not that many left. This is the I think the whole thing here is the Doors of Perception Blu-ray update, which totals, if we include that other thing, 68 minutes of footage, and most of it is without a break. I'm just like going off and rambling and stuff. So yeah, but there'll be lots of opportunities for cutaways, insert shots, random, you know, zoom ins to my wild eyes and things like that. So I think a little bit more effort will be put into that to make it more of a show. So yeah. And appropriate that we were doing a Doors of Perception episode, and one of the movies we talked about was The Matrix Resurrections. This is, oh wow, you shot a lot of footage this month. God. But then that one doesn't jump to the bottom. Like I just don't understand why some do and some don't. There we go. Everything is where it needs to be. We have all our March footage. It's mostly Doctor Who. At the moment, we want to focus on the non-Doctor Who stuff. So let's see. Looks like we did a couple over here. I'm not sure if these were. Oh, unboxing. Yeah, we did an unboxing, an update. Yeah, so we got some updates here that we can do. Package from Frank, that one's important. Church, 14 minutes of church in the cone of shame. So, I mean, I think we'll focus on like just the main videos for now, but once we get kind of a batch of them in the can, I think it would be fun to go back through some of these, maybe some of the setup videos and stuff like that. Have some behind the scenes shenanigans and stuff for the folks, you know. A little thanks, little extra treat one day. Get like an outtakes and random silliness video. Random stuff that happened while we were filming. Usually cat related. For those weird peeps that like that kind of thing. Okay, so it looks like there's a few there. I have to see where I left off. I thought I had an updates one on the go. I feel like the Chuck Norris one will just need to be its own project file because it has so many elements to it. Are you fucking serious? This is just night of the updates. I swear to God. Like... Finally get into productivity mode. Well, I wanted to go for a sandwich anyway, so I'm gonna go for a smoke and then get a sandwich and then come back. Oh my God, just let me walk away there.